What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Faith Talks segment. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you guys for clicking on it. Anyway, so today's topic is kind of touchy. It's not too touchy, but I think it is a little bit because it's something that not a lot of people talk about. And I feel like a lot of people my age should talk about it because it's a really big issue. And it is saying that mental health is real. Mental health can be terrible sometimes and it needs to be dealt with. But today's topic is coping with depression. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, guys. With coping with depression, there are some techniques that help you get into the correct mindset, and that is kind of what I want. This is what I think people should do in order to at least acknowledge that there's something wrong, or at least, deal with it. So, tip number 1, cry, and cry. I know it kind of seems like not self-explanatory, but something that is like really stupid to say, because you're depressed, you cry anyways, and it doesn't help. But it does help in some way, because one, it helps you recognize what you're feeling. Whether it's sadness, madness, there are different types of crying. You could be crying happy tears, sad tears. You could be mad crying, and there are different types of crying. So it helps you recognize your feelings. And crying also helps you recognize that something is indeed wrong, especially if you're in the state of depression and you're not crying because you just found out Beyonce is coming to Chicago. No, you're crying because there is something seriously wrong with you, and that crying is the first step in helping you recognize that there is something wrong and something needs to be done to put you right and put you back in a state of mind. So, anyways, cry. Tip number 2, talk to someone that you trust. I feel like everyone has that one person that they can trust with everything. I have my one person. A lot of people have that person that they completely trust and they talk to with everything, whether it's your deepest, darkest secrets, or whether you're just having a really bad day, and they're the only person that really can make you feel better. So talk to that person that you trust, because they can comfort you. They can tell you things that you want to hear. They can tell you things that you may need to hear. And also maybe talking to that person that you trust. It could be someone that has gone through the same thing. So someone who has already dealt with depression and anxiety. Talk to them. Ask them how they handled it, how they coped with it. When it gets better, how it gets better. So talk to someone that you trust. Number 3, write. If you're not comfortable with talking to someone, write down your feelings. I know a lot of people, when you are in a state of depression, you don't like talking to people. That was me when I was in that stage. I didn't really like talk to a lot of people. I would talk to the same people every day, but it would be like I would put on a fake smile. But definitely, if you're not comfortable talking to people, write down your feelings. Write down how you're feeling. Write down when you cry. Write down when you're having one of those bad moments. Have a journal. And again, that is helping you recognize that there's something wrong, and you have to you should deal with it in the right way, so that way it doesn't get worse over time and then something tragic happens. So if you're not a person that talks to people, just write it down somewhere, and keep it to yourself, just so that you know that you have recognize that there is an issue. Number 4, I said this in my last video, which was the keys to being happy, but number 4, listen to some music. I think this is a self-explanatory, but listen to music, because music has so many different moods, and music definitely helps a lot. When you cannot express what you're feeling, music can do it for you by listening to those songs, because I said this before, but music has not only different genres but different moods. So sad, happy, angry, the genres go with the moods. So if music helps a lot. When you cannot simply say that I'm feeling sad, but you have a song that expresses exactly how you feel, listen to it. And then, that is another way of recognizing that there's something wrong. So listen to music, because music definitely helps a lot. And, even listen to some happy music just to be like, I'm in a good mood. Listen to some upbeat music just to kind of put a slight smile on your face just for a little while. All right. Tip number 5. Don't distance yourself from people. A lot of times when people are going through that depressed stage, or in general when people are sad or irritated, they distance themselves and they go into their little corner, their little bubble, and they stay to themselves. When you are depressed, that is the most terrible thing you can do. Talk to people, hang out with people. Do not isolate yourself from the world, because when you isolate yourself, it can put you in that state of mind like, oh my God, no one loves me, da 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 da. Especially when you're like blocking people and people are trying to call you and you're not answering people back or talking to them, and you're just isolating yourself from the world. That's terrible, because you're left alone with your thoughts of this either not being worthy or not being loved, and then the more those thoughts build up, the more those feelings build up, and then you're just completely isolated, and you're not telling anyone about it. It can build up and become something so tragic, and then people are gonna wonder like, oh my God, I didn't talk to her, or something like that. But do not isolate yourself from the world. It is like the most terrible thing you can do. Please get out, talk to some people, hang out with people. Even if you gotta fake it till you make it. That's what I did that, and honestly, hanging out with people, it kind of did help, because it kind of got me away from what was bothering me. Especially my good friends. Hang out with some really good friends of yours, and let them take your mind off of what is bothering you. But do not isolate yourself from the world. It is the most terrible thing that you can do. All right. And lastly, take part in a positive outlet or something therapeutic. Some people go shopping to feel better. If that's you, great. Spend your money. Waste it. Who cares? Yeah, if you like to sing, if you like to dance, if you like to draw, if you like to make art, if you like to go on runs, walks, whatever, if that is a positive outlet for you, please do it. If it is going to take your mind off of everything that is going wrong, please do it, because you need some type of positive outlet that is going to free your mind and put a smile on your face, at least for a couple of moments, so that way, everything is not weighing down on you. Because, man, when you don't have anything that is going to help you feel better, then that depression could weigh you down so much more and so much faster. And the thing with having the positive outlet, the thing with having the positive outlet, if you are depressed or if you are feeling sad and you do have like that one moment to smile every day and you're not thinking about it, then it takes longer and it's a much slower process to get to a really, really, really dark place. And the key is not to get there. So take part in some type of positive outlet that is going to make you smile, make you laugh, make you happy, whatever. Just make sure that you are doing something good. Something good with your feelings. So, other than that, those are all my tips. I can't say that they may work for you, but I can say that they did work for me. I didn't write down my feelings though because I had someone that I could talk to and that I trusted with it. So I didn't really write down anything. The most I wrote was a song, but I threw that away. So, yes. But these tips, I think they could be pretty helpful, especially for people that do not know how to cope with it. And I think it is really helpful because mental health is a lot of times it is looked at as a joke, and parents look at it as their kids being dramatic, but it is a completely real thing, and it is not something that you want to deal with as a parent or as a child. It's not cool. We have whether you're an adult or a child, mental health is a real thing because a lot of people can have a lot of stuff going on. Parents, adult, parents, you guys have work. Some of you guys are taking care of kids. Some of you guys are single parents, and that is enough stress on one person. Kids, we go to school. Sometimes we have to deal with our parents' issues because a lot of times parents do lash out at us because of their feelings. Ooh, child, what was you doing? Okay, whatever. But yeah, we have school. We get lashed out at. We have our own issues that we need to work out. We're trying to figure out what we're trying to do in life. So it's a lot. So recognizing that mental health is a thing is very important in this society. And I think this could definitely help some people. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, child. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys could give it a thumbs up, share this channel because I really want to do some positive things with this, and I really do want to get the word out there. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, put your notification bells on. My social medias are going to be down in the description. And once again, I love you all and see you guys in the next Faith Talk segment.